This episode of Soldier Knows Best is brought to you by Netflix. Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here with the unboxing of the Sony NEX-6. This is a very small camera that's going to be able to get you amazing pictures and should be able to get you DSLR type of pictures and video in a very small, compact form factor. So I got to set this camera for review. I know it's been out for a little while already, but I think it may be something you may be interested in. So I'm just going to get right into the unboxing. All right, so here we have the box of the Sony Alpha NEX-6. Now you can see some specs here on the front. ISO can get all the way up from 100 to 25,600. It has an OLED true finder, or really just a viewfinder. It has a sensor that can get you 16.1 megapixels, and this is the actual size of the sensor, which is the most important part of this camera to get you very nice, high quality images. So anyway, I'm going to get into the box of this camera. And as I mentioned before, this camera has been out for a while already, but I'm always interested in reviewing small portable cameras that may be good for most people out there. And here are some discs and some paperwork. We don't need that stuff. And let's go ahead and see what we have inside of the box. Alrighty, so I did get this shipped from a company up in Canada, so it definitely is going to have some different the plugs and things like that you'll normally find with the American version. But either way, we have the battery right here. And let's see what we had. We've got the micro USB cable, and we have just the wall adapter here to be able to charge the battery. And we also have a carrying strap that you can attach to the camera and carry it around very easily, or shoulder strap or whatever. So anyway, let's go and get to the star of the show, the camera itself. I have it right here. Let me get it out the box. And let's go and get this thing unwrapped here. There it is. Here is the Sony NEX-6 camera. Very, very nice. All right, so just from the onset, you can see that this camera is going to be bigger than your normal digital camera, but definitely nowhere near the size of a DSLR. So anyway, on the back, you have a scroll wheel here and a couple different settings to access different things for the menu. You access your display, your ISO very easily. You have a dedicated flash button right here on the back. Then on the back on the top left hand corner, you will see the OLED electronic viewfinder. And then the display for this camera is a 3-inch LCD display. Now at the top, you'll find another dial wheel here to again change from the different modes for the camera itself. And then at the top, we have a hot shoe mount where you can attach a microphone or something like that to it. Now the lens that comes with this camera is a 16 to 50 millimeter lens and gets you f3.5 to 5.6. And of course you can change out the lenses as you please, as is using the E-mount system with Sony. So you have different lenses to choose from if you want to. Now on the left hand side, you will find a micro USB port, and also you'll find HDMI to be able to connect this thing up to a TV. Then also on the inside of this phone does have Wi-Fi capability, so I'm assuming it'll work with some of these Sony applications that may be available on your smartphone, and or you can sync this thing with your computer wirelessly. So my first impression really of this camera, just by holding it, it does have a very nice design that's going to be easy to hold with one hand and be able to operate almost with one hand as well. And it just feels very comfortable in my hand. Again, I do have a pretty big hand and long fingers, but I'm able to get a nice grip on it. And the camera itself is not that heavy. And again, with this lens on, it's going to be kind of weird to try to put it in your pocket. It's not like, you know, a traditional digital camera, but you know, even with this lens on, of course, the whole allure of this camera is just to really be smaller than a DSLR. You can be able to take this more places, not have to worry about more weight and issues like that. So anyway, this has been an unboxing of the Sony Alpha NEX-6. All right, this ends my unboxing of the Sony NEX-6 camera. Of course, I'll have my review up in about a week or so of this camera. I really like doing camera reviews, so I have a nice solid review for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. But before I do end this video, I'm just going to take one look at our sponsor. Today's sponsor is Netflix. And if you didn't know, Netflix can stream movies and TV shows to your TV set, your computer, your cell phone, your tablet via the Netflix application. It's also available on the Xbox 360, the PlayStation, Nintendo Wii. Almost everything now has a Netflix app for you to be able to watch all the TV shows and movies that you want to anytime that you want to. So if you want to go ahead and try out Netflix, you can go to netflix.com/soldier and get your free trial membership. Again, that's netflix.com/soldier. All right, guys, again, thanks for watching this video. All the link down to my social networks are down below, and also where you can pick up this camera if you want to. That link is down below in the description box. And thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you later. Peace.